line, please state the nature of your crisis.
Hey guys, William Ferno here today, back with the Hero Factory Nostalgia Reviews. This time we're taking a look at Frost Beast, the ice-themed Brain Attack villain from the second summer wave of Brain Attack sets from 2013. So here's the packaging. Again, standard stuff. On the back, you got the Combiner model with Stormer, and you have 600 points towards the game coming with this figure. And then here with the instruction booklets, as usual, should be pretty standard for sets around this time. You have the extended comic book for the Brain Attack Wave, which features Pyrox and looks like Breeze there, and I think Bruiser's behind her, so kind of some wonky looking animation. Some cheap stuff there. Looks like it was made with like Blender by like a freshman in high school, but you know, not a huge deal. I don't care. I'm all good with it. 600 points towards the game. Combiner model, better look at it. And of course the advertisement, which does, in the summer wave of sets, does reveal what it looks like if you apply the face filter on. The key thing here is that you have to do it at 4:20 a.m. That is when LEGO wants you to do it. That's when LEGO wants you to do everything. You got the Daily Bugle set for Christmas? You should start building it, but only at 4:20 a.m. You guys know what time it is. It is Frost Beast o'clock. It's actually 7:30 on Thursday, December 30th, 2021. It's about to be 2022, which is crazy. But it is Frost Beast o'clock. Alright, here's Frost Beast. And I think I know what I have to say about this set. I think it's my favorite villain out of Brain Attack. I think. I've had some time to ponder this for the last few days as I've been doing these reviews, and I think I've decided that Frost Beast is my favorite because I have next to no complaints with him, like whatsoever. I think the colors are great, the parts you get with this set are great, the weapons are great, the general look, the mask design. I think all of it works. I don't know if there's a part of this set that I don't like. It's a little top heavy. Maybe I could say that. Little top heavy. But they really did a good job just making this guy look cool and feel cool, and like they really just didn't leave anything out in the open for me to really critique that hard about this set. Again, I think because the parts have aged, I talked about this last week with Pyrox, a lot of these joints are just getting a little bit loose. So, you know, when I set him down, he might fall because his ankles break, but that's not really a criticism on like the design. That's just kind of the way that plastic works. It just gets a little weaker over time. Let's start with something here. So obviously this is the villain that was meant to face Stormer in promotional materials. So he is white and blue, but I love that they added accent of red here because all the Brain's eyes are red. And so they added those little accents of red with the spikes here on the legs and on the, because you call these pectorals. But it's pretty cool. Like they do a really good job with it, and the red doesn't feel like it's overbearing. It's just there to be like a little bit of a villainous accent. As for the weapons here, we got this awesome blade piece in blue, and of course they build up the hilt a little bit, the handle a little bit with this rubbery kind of snow spike piece that was also introduced with Stormer from this wave. And then kind of why I feel that this guy is almost basically just like a reverse of Pyrox, you know, fire and ice. Is because the claws are essentially the same thing. This claw, actually, am I missing? I thought that maybe there was red spikes that go there, but I don't think there is. It doesn't look like there is. Basically though, it's the same claw, it's just white and blue instead of black and red. And again, I always love it when they just fill all of these slots with claws because it just looks better that way. It really fills out the set more. And then I love how the back, like the shoulder pieces here, like that are meant to look kind of like fur, I believe, they're like posable, so you don't have to have them in the same position every time. You can have them kind of maybe up and over a little bit to kind of cover up those shoulders a little bit, or you can have them hanging back, hanging loose, or just covering up the tops of the arms here, kind of acting as shoulder coverings. I like that. I think it looks cool, and I think especially when posed correctly, you know, having them be right at the sides of his head, it looks pretty nice. And I like that because they built up his shoulders more, they have covered up some of that. Like, if they hadn't covered it up, we just have that ball joint there. So I like that they cover it up with this size 3 trans blue piece with the spikes and everything. I think it looks really good. And then the mask. Now, while this might not be my favorite Brain Attack mask, I don't know if I really love any of the villain masks. I know I praised Pyrox's last week, but none of them are really all that great because, again, all of them need to be filled out with a brain in order to look really like full. And yeah, I mean, this is cool. It's cool. I could see you maybe using it for like a snow leopard if someone wanted to make a set like that. But definitely when it's on Frostbeast, when it's on his head and the brain's eyes are filling out the eye holes, it definitely looks cool. I mean, this is one of the best masks to have the brain fill out because the eyes just line up so well and they look really pretty freaking cool. On the back here, you can attach the brain tail into that little axle piece, so I just took the whole thing out. But yeah, and then this is one of my favorite colors that we get the brain piece in, is this light icy blue. I think we have it in dark blue on Aquagon. Yeah, that's a cool color. I like the light sky blue color more, the icy blue, and I like how similar it is to the sword. I just think it really works well together. Other than that, I think maybe a slight critique, ever so slight, is that this chest armor that they use, like the fur piece, it tends to fall off on my set. I don't know if it's like that for other people, but again, I don't think that's really a critique on the design. I think that's just the state that the plastic is in at this point. Not a huge deal. Overall, I don't have very many complaints with this set. I think he's one of the best, one of the most well-designed Brain Attack sets. So that's all I have to say about Frostbeast. He's really cool. I highly recommend this set for everybody. Again, as usual, I link this type of stuff below, so you can maybe purchase it on Bricklink or eBay, wherever I find it. Probably gonna be Bricklink, just because that's easier to link, and they don't go away like every 2 seconds like eBay listings do. That's all for Frostbeast. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I appreciate your support on these reviews, and I will be back next week with we're starting off the big sets. We're talking Furno XL. Yeah, Furno XL will be next week, Dragon Bolt following that, and then we're finishing off with the biggest set from the Brain Attack wave, which is Jet Rocka. But stay tuned next week for Furno XL. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in a week.
Hey, Lame Brain!